Hi guys, Amy here, also known as Hidden Treasure Picker here on YouTube. Today is Wednesday, November 2nd, and I wanted to make a new What Sold video for you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm a full-time online reseller selling mainly on eBay, and I also sell a little bit on Poshmark and Mercari as well. So I just want to make a What Sold video for you guys today to show you what has sold for us over the past couple of days. We generally have a 2 business day handling time. So usually I ship every other day, depending. Sometimes if I have time, I'll try to get it shipped out within 1 day. But normally it's usually probably going to be every 2 days. So I've got some really cool sales today to show you, including a huge sale that's crazy and unbelievable. So stick around for that. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get into what sold for us over the past couple of days. Like I said, make sure you stick around to the end because there's a huge sale I'm going to share with you guys that will blow your mind. It is an incredible sale and I'm extremely happy about it. Alright, first let's look at these Eddie Bauer jeans. Eddie Bauer, they're brand new with tags. That's probably really the only reason that I got them is because they were new with tags. Eddie Bauer isn't something that I normally pick up. It depends on the item. These are men's jeans and they're brand new. So I thought that they could do fairly well. The other thing with Eddie Bauer that I'll normally pick up is a lot of times like their goose down jackets. Those seem to do pretty well also. I'm sure there's a few other, items out there that can do okay with Eddie Bauer, but Eddie Bauer is never a brand that I would just pick up constantly all the time, no matter what it is. However, I did get these brand new jeans, paid $4 for them at the thrift store, and they sold for $35.97 plus shipping. So, really not bad. Not a bad sale at all there. Like I said, if these hadn't been brand new, I probably would not have picked them up. Alright, next we'll look at these Merrell shoes. They're just like kind of a clog. They're a women's, and they've got like this kind of like faux fur lining. So probably a good time to sell these. They'll probably be nice and warm on your feet. So these are probably good for like the winter. Merrell in general is a good brand, especially like their boots can do really well. But I usually pick up most Merrell no matter what it is, especially if I can get it cheap enough. So these ones I paid $2 for, probably at my local thrift, I would assume. I'm pretty sure. I do not believe that I got these at the bins. I'm pretty sure that I just got these at the regular thrift store. Maybe they were at the bins. I can't really remember for sure, but they were only a couple dollars. And they sold for $31.98 plus shipping. So again, that's a really good sale. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Next, we'll do another pair of jeans. These are a pair of women's jeans. The brand on them is Rain. I believe this might be a brand that was sold by Buckle. The only reason I actually even had these to sell is they were given to me by someone. So I didn't buy these. So I don't have any buy cost into them. I don't know if Rain is a brand I would normally pick up. They only sold for $13.50. And so this is probably not a brand that I would go source at the store myself. But since they were given to me for free, I figured I might as well sell them and make a little something off of them. So other Buckle brands can do better, and Buckle, especially with like men's jeans, I think typically does better and sells for more than the women's jeans. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, next we will look at the sale of these Red Wing shoes. They're just some Red Wing basic sneaker Oxford type shoes. Red Wing is a really good brand. Boots typically tend to do even better and sell for even more. But these had like a steel toe in them. So they were still pretty good. Anything with steel toe is usually really good. Because those kind of shoes and boots are normally really expensive. And Red Wing is normally really expensive when you buy it new and everything like that. So these we paid $6 for at the thrift store. And they sold for $40 plus shipping. So again, that's a pretty good sale for something that only cost $6 from the thrift store. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do another pair of shoes. So next that we have are these Beezies. Now, I don't know much about this brand. I've only recently heard about it. I've heard other resellers talking about this brand. This is the first time I think I've actually purchased them for resale. So I didn't know how well they would do or not do. They're just like this kind of slip-on sneaker. They're really lightweight. So they'll be able to go first class, which is pretty cool. But these I actually found at the Goodwill bins. If you guys still don't know what the Goodwill bins are, it's basically the Goodwill outlet. You pay for everything by the pound. So since these are so light, they only cost me like probably just a little over $1. And they sold for $24.97 plus shipping. So that's the kind of thing that I like to get from the bins. And that's one of the reasons why I do like to shop at the bins, even though it can be kind of crazy, is because you can get things like this for really cheap and be able to sell them for, like I said, I've only spent a little over $1 on these and sold them for about $25. You know, that's a heck of a profit. So, and these were in really good shape, as you can see. A lot of times the shoes you find at the bin need a lot of cleaning or they're really torn up. I won't buy the really torn up ones normally. But a lot of times I have to do a lot of cleaning of the shoes I get from the bins, and it wasn't the case with these. These were in really good shape. They weren't really dirty, so I really didn't have to do much for these, and they sold actually really quick. I think I only had these listed for a few days. I'm pretty sure it was less than a week, actually, and they sold that quickly. So that's always nice to have a sale for something that, again, cheap buy cost, and to sell that quickly. And $1 like into 25. I mean, that's great. And like I said, basically no work required because they didn't really need any cleaning or anything. So that was a plus too. All right. This next one I'm going to share with you guys was a bundle that sold on Poshmark. So it was a bundle of these two Nike sports bras. Somebody put both of these together in a bundle. There's one. And there's the other one. Just a couple Nike sports bras. They bundled them together on Poshmark because people can do that easier on Poshmark. Like buy multiple things from me at once because they can put it into what's called a bundle. If you guys don't sell on Poshmark, you might not be familiar with that. But they can add a couple different items or however many items they want to a bundle. They can send you an offer on that. So they sent me an offer for $20 for both of those, and I went ahead and took it. I only had 50 cents, I think, into each of those. I got them at a garage sale a while back for like 50 cents a piece. So I was happy to take 20 for both of them. All right, now we only have 2 more sales that we've gotten over the past couple days. So the next one that we will look at is a pretty good one. Not as good as the last one I'm going to show you, so don't forget to stick around for that. But this one was really good. These were a pair of UGG boots. And I know they don't look like your typical UGG boots that you normally see. You can see that it says UGG. These are like a tall, like riding boot. Most people know that most of the Uggs are normally like that suede, the suede on the outside and like the sheepskin lining on the inside. So I found these at the thrift store and I thought they were pretty cool, especially since they were different than your typical Uggs, and paid $5 for these at the thrift store. And they sold, finally took a best offer on them for $60. So that is a great, again, a great profit. $5 into $60 is great. So that was a pretty exciting sale there on those boots. But the most exciting sale over the last couple days, this is great, you guys. I'm super excited about this and I can't wait to show you. As you can see, it is Carhartt. It is a Carhartt jacket. And this thing was kind of beat up. It's very faded. It's got like some marks and stuff like that on it. I have seen one sell in much worse condition than this. I've seen one sell with all kind of holes and everything else. It's got like a quilted lining inside. It's definitely vintage. I believe this one is a made in the USA one. Yes. So this is definitely vintage, made in the USA, Carhartt, nice thick work jacket. If you guys ever find anything like this, make sure to pick these up. There are certain ones that can go for even more money than this one did, but I found this at the thrift store. Can't believe I found it at the thrift store. Only paid $4 for this jacket. And it sold for $149.97. Just crazy. Just absolutely insane. $4 into $150 for a jacket. A jacket. A Carhartt jacket. You guys hear me talk about Carhartt all the time. And I like anything Carhartt, but when it comes to Carhartt, these things are usually the holy grail of Carhartt. These kind of jackets, and like I said, there are certain ones that can sell for even more. They can sell up in the hundreds. If they're, I think there's ones that are even older than this one. I think there's some, like I know if you guys follow any other YouTubers, like if you know Troy from Mountain Man Treasure, he, not that long ago, I think maybe sometime over the summer, sold one that was even older, and I know he sold it, I forget how much it was for now, but it was into the hundreds of dollars. And I believe maybe his was like from the 40s or something like that. And it had like a special Carhartt tag that had like a heart around it. Those ones, I guess, are even more rare and harder to find, and collectors buy these kind of things. Collectors love these Carhartt jackets for whatever reason, and so they will pay a lot of money for them. So if you ever see any Carhartt jackets like this, if you are lucky enough to be like Troy over there at Mountain Man Treasure and can find one with like the heart logo, you'll be making hundreds of dollars, which is insane. So that was my most exciting sale of the last couple of days. It's one of my most exciting sales I've had in a while, and yeah, I was really excited about that. So again, you guys, I mean, some of these items that sold today were more bread and butter items, you know, 15, 25, 30, those kind of sales. Then we had some, you know, even better ones, the 40, the 60, and then that home run, that $150. Again, the $150 sales and sales like that are the sales you're not going to get all the time. Those are the kind of items you're not going to find all the time, which is why it's best, in my opinion, to always look still for the bread and butter items as well that you're going to be able to sell for 15, 20, 25, 30, so on and so forth. Those kind of things are normally going to help pay the bills day in and day out. And then when you get these home run sales, these $150 sales, you'll be even more excited because you know that that's not something that comes around every single day. All right, guys, that's it for right now. I got to get this stuff packed up, shipped out, and got to get some more work done today. I'm going to head to the bins this afternoon, see what other treasures that I can find. So hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up because that will help the video and it will help my channel. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. That way you can always see when I post new videos. And until next time, keep on hunting for that hidden treasure.